Hi everyone, welcome to my second episode. You are on Girlhood, and I'm your host Bella. Thank you for joining me or us or wherever you are. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. This episode is just going to be about NFL. If you like NFL, come along with me because it's a doozy. The last time I recorded this was in September, so we have the whole season to recap on. So let's just get right into it. So the reason why I didn't post the one in September was because I didn't have the motivation to, but all of a sudden now I have the motivation to record every single podcast in the entire world because I have so much to talk about. But let's just get right into it. I have 7 teams that I'm going to talk about because those are the only teams that I follow. So if I don't say your team, I'm so sorry. Let's just jump right into it. First of all, we are going to do Denver. Denver, you were great. 10 to 7. Honestly, I mean, that's the best I have seen you guys since, 2014? So that's really good. You guys made it to the playoffs. Did first round. You made it in. You haven't made it in 6 years? 8 years? Proud of you guys. That was great. That's Broncos. So I'll tell you who they lost to and who they won to. They lost against Seattle, Pittsburgh. They lost to Chargers. They lost to Baltimore. They lost to Kansas City. They lost to Chargers, and they lost to Bengals. Those are the losses. Man, that seems less than 7. Why does that seem less than 7? Okay, anyway. The mic! The teams that they won over are Tampa Bay, Jets, Las Vegas. I was about to say Chargers. New Orleans, Carolina, Atlanta, Las Vegas, Cleveland, Indianapolis, and Kansas City. Okay, let me talk about the last one. Kansas City was your last game. I'm so sorry, Denver, but they let you win. They let you win. I'm so sorry about it, but you should be happy. You should be happy that they let you win because honestly, they didn't want Joe Burrow to be in the playoffs. They were like, I don't want this orange team. I want Denver to be the orange team this year. So they were like, let's let you in because Kansas City did not score at all because they didn't have Patrick Mahomes. They didn't have any of their starting quarterbacks. So of course they were going to lose. So that explains that. That's Denver for you. I would love to go see a game. That would be great. Next on the list is Kansas City. Okay. Let's talk about Kansas City for a second. Okay. This year, there's been a lot of hate towards Kansas City, which seems unfair to them because they're people. Everyone's people. Like, everyone's normal. Everyone, just because you're famous, it's people. You're normal. It's a normal person. They're just famous because of whatever they do. You shouldn't be beating on someone like Patrick Mahomes, be like, oh, we did this, oh, we did that. Blah, blah, blah. It's just calling out that you're jealous. You're jealous is not your team. That's what it seems like to me when people are like being all rude to him and being like, he's a dumbass, blah, blah, blah. He should be out. He should be kicked out, blah, blah, blah. What he's doing to the refs, he's paying the refs to make them win every game. So they won 15 games. 15 games. They let Denver win, and they basically only lost one because they let Denver win. So technically they lost one. They had a really great season. So all those haters out there that are saying, F the Chiefs, whatever. And they went to the Super Bowl. Yes, they lost, but they at least went. Come on. Like, grow up. Come on. But anyway, they had a great season. They went to the Super Bowl. That was the third worst Super Bowl I have ever seen. The first one was Rams and Patriots. The second one was Kansas City and Tampa Bay. And then this one was Kansas City and Eagles. The worst. It was so bad. There was no boom, 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 back and forth. No. Because the refs, or whatever you want to freaking call it, the people that are like hating on Chiefs are like, oh, the refs are going to be so good, like for the Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. And they were good. It was just so bad. It was just so bad. Like, oh my God, it was so bad. They lost, what was it, 40-22? And let me just say, Tate McRae, she literally guessed it. She said, like 2 years ago, she was like, it says Eagles, but it doesn't say Kansas City with it. She says Eagles, somebody with Eagles, and then she says 40-22, and then the person says, oh, who's gonna win? She's like, obviously the Eagles. So she literally guessed the score right, which I think is hilarious. Oh, side note from NFL, I totally forgot to say this in my other podcast. I'm going to see her in August. I'm so excited. But anyway, we'll talk about that in the next one. The next team I'm gonna talk about is Dolphins. Oh boy. Dolphins, you were okay. Your record was 8-9, but their second game, Tua got a concussion by the one and only Damar Hamlin, the person that collapsed on the field like 2 years ago. And let's just say the person at my work was not even mad that Tua got a concussion again. He was mad that the person that did it gave him a concussion. It's not funny, but it's funny now because it was forever ago. It was 6 months ago. So I just thought that was quite funny. But we laughed about that. Anyways, it's not funny that he got a concussion. It's funny how, because it was with the person that died on the field, basically. Oh, my mic just went. Okay. They had 8 wins, so I guess that's good. But they played bad teams to win. I mean, San Francisco was good, but they didn't even make it to the playoffs. Let me just say that, which is very shocking. That's Miami for you. Vikings. I am so excited for this year's Vikings. I'm so excited. I like the Vikings because of Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins hasn't been on the team in a year, but I like him as a player. Now he's with the Falcons. Jesus Lord. They were good, and then they hit rock bottom. Vikings, oh my God, they were so good this year. They were really good. I was so excited for the new quarterback, because he's hot as hell. He is so hot. And yet he got hurt way before he played an actual game, and I was like, are you kidding me? That's not, no. So I'm excited, definitely excited for this year, for him to see him play, because he's just cute. Anyway, they had 14 wins and 3 losses. Very good. I'm very shocked they didn't go to the Super Bowl. Very shocked, because they just had a good season. Ooh. The next one is Saints. Oh my God, were they bad? They were so bad this year. But it's fine. Every team has bad years. Yeah, that's oh my jeez. 3, 6, 7 losses in a row. That's so bad. Oh my God. I think that's the worst I've ever seen it. They just did not have a good run. They need a new quarterback for sure. Oh no, maybe new offense. I'm not sure what they need, but they need to step up their game. I would love to see them play good. The next one is Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is my number one team. Although I'm reconsidering Kansas City being my number one team because of this. They had a okay season, 10-7. They didn't have a losing streak. Yes. They went to the playoffs. Once again, they lost to the Ravens. What a shock. Not really. They had a great season. Loved it. Although I really got to see them play, but it's fine. When I did, it was great. Now for this season coming up, they are considering. They're considering Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers left Jets. He was only there for 2 years. The first year, he took one step and blew out his Achilles. And the funny part is, one of my family members said he's gonna get hurt in like 2 seconds, and then right there and then, boom, got hurt. So it was just funny to laugh at, but probably not funny in the moment, but funny now. And then he played with the Jets again. Clearly, he's not good. He was good in the past, but for the past like 3 years, he hasn't been, which is fine. Every quarterback does that. Every quarterback deals with that. It's just he needs to retire. And it says right here in the Steelers category, stupid thing that they are considering going to him. He's either coming to Steelers or going to Giants. Boy, you better go to Giants right now, otherwise I'm going to kill you. I am not going to watch the Steelers if he goes there. I'm not going to watch the Steelers this year. Even if they go to the Super Bowl, which I doubt it, if they choose Aaron Rodgers, I'm not going to watch them at all because he's just not good anymore. Get him out. He doesn't belong in Steelers. He belongs in Giants. Please go to Giants. Otherwise, I'm not watching my favorite team play, which is going to be so sad. But that's the Steelers for you. And if the Steelers don't this year, if they don't make it past the first round, they're considering possibly letting go of Tomlin, which I love him. He's really fun. He's a really fun coach. I've seen him in person, but far away, because I've been to 2 Steelers games. But yeah, that's the Steelers for ya. Again, if they choose Aaron Rodgers, not watching you, Steelers. The next team and the final team I'm going to talk about is Washington. Bravo, Washington. You had like 7 miracles of games. And the one I'm talking about is the Chicago and Washington game. Oh my God, was it amazing. And the Cowboys one was amazing as well. Their last second, they threw the ball. This is the Chicago one. There was one of the guys on the Chicago team that was supposed to protect. One of the guys, he was like, come on guys, cheer, cheer, cheer. Wasn't doing his job right. And the guy caught it with a whole bunch of Chicago players right here, and he caught it right behind. And then you could just see the coach. The coach is standing there for a while. And let's just say that they went to the playoffs. They were so close to the Super Bowl. I wanted to see them so bad in the Super Bowl, like so bad. Oh my God. But they were so close. They were 1 away from the Super Bowl, and they literally said, we're going to do better this year. The only way you could do better next year is go to the Super Bowl. So hopefully that happens, because I would love to see them in the Super Bowl, because I have a jersey that I would want to wear there. But that's all the teams I am going to talk about. But I also want to talk about some other stuff too. Like, very excited for this year. Not so much about Steelers, but every other team, yes. Very excited to see where it goes. Travis Kelce is going to play again. Once again, that means, ladies, you know what I mean. You know it. Taylor Swift outfits. Let's go. More Taylor Swift outfits. I love to see it. I just love to see her there with her outfits. I just love it. I love her so much. Very excited about that. And also, I'm going to a Penn State game. And I'm also going to either a Kansas City game or a Steelers game. I've been to a Kansas City and a Steelers game at the same time because they played each other. I think that was my second game that I went to for Steelers. I want to go to one of those or both of them. That'd be great if I could. That'd be awesome if I could. I would really love that. What else about the NFL? I don't know who's going to go to the Super Bowl this year. I have no clue. Detroit? I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how. Oh, crap. I do not know how. Washington beat Detroit. Could not tell you how. I was pumped about it though, but I also wanted Detroit to win because I also think they're a really good team and they deserve to go to the Super Bowl 100%. 100% get to go to the Super Bowl. What me and my dad do is we in September, before the first day, before Thursday, before the first week, we have to come up with who's gonna go to Super Bowl, and whoever wins or whoever gets the closest. So whoever gets the closest gets something out of it. This year it was jerseys. Guess who won? Me. He chose Ravens and 49ers. 49ers were already out of the playoffs. So he automatically lost because he wanted the 49ers to win against the Ravens. That was his choice. So he automatically lost, basically. But we had a deal to where whoever team would get the farthest. So mine was Kansas City and Detroit. Detroit got knocked off. So it was literally on the exact same day, them going at each other and see who wins. And Ravens got not destroyed, but Ravens did not win against the Bills, and I did the happiest dance ever because I didn't have to pay for a $180 jersey. My dad has to, and I'm going to get a Penn State jersey so I can go to the game looking all snatched and cute. So that's gonna be great. I don't know what we're gonna bet on this year. Maybe something to do with football. Definitely, because if we do jerseys, we're gonna have a bunch of jerseys, and I don't think we want that. So if Kansas City would have won, then I would have won a jersey with the Super Bowl on it. Clearly, they did not win. But it's fine. It's fine. I didn't really care if they won or lost because they won in the last 2 years, so I didn't really care. But it's still sad that they lost, but it's fine. But I think that's it for this episode. I think I've been talking for like literally an hour, so I think that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you like. It's free. And also look me up on Spotify because it's gonna be on Spotify as well. So see you guys later. Bye.